Kanye is indeed getting the divorce from Kim, leaving the house and everything, and thank God. That family has done nothing but drive down this stock and parasite from it. This week on HipHop Stocks. Currently, the music industry is up, not by a massive amount, but it's beginning to pick up steam headed towards the second quarter. All thanks to the combo of Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars announcing that they are now Silk Sonic and will release one of the most anticipated albums I've come across maybe ever. Think of it like this. These are the two baddest singers on the planet right now musically. What if Michael Jackson and Prince did an album together when they were in their prime? That seems to be what's happening right now to a lesser extent, because there'll never be another Prince and Michael Jackson. Besides that, Tory Lanez dropped a surprisingly good album. This is exactly what was needed for his stock to bounce back for the time being. A hit will bring you back from the dead indeed. This album reached #1 on the Apple Music charts and sold out all of the physical units. This was the Tory Lanez that I've missed since the original Chicks tape, Swavey, and more. And Drake's Scary Hours 2 added a much needed joke to the stock ticker as well. I was not bullish on this project, but whenever there's anything new to this stock, it shoots up harder than GameStop. Not to be completely outshined by the underground sector as well, as the return of Trash Arlen with Gas Leak. Now this project was completely worth the lackluster February. Maybe the best underground project so far, and as usual, this is just a little taste of the subscription-based stock suggestions. If you want more of these, just let me know. Also, the Grammys are right around the corner. Now be prepared for the positive jump on every stock of who performs or wins an award. Personally, I'm not a fan because the people who don't do research treat the Grammys like it's the Billboard, and then they wonder why music is so trash. But I am buying Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and even Doja Cat, who's brought to us by white supremacy. Also, I'm watching what Roddy Ricch and Lil Baby do for their performances. Those will have a bit of volatility depending on how those performances do. Let's go Gangsta Gibbs, the only one that I'm actually hoping for. Let's look at some of these stocks that you guys are probably following right now. Kanye West is down, and this is really the perfect time to buy Kanye stock. Always remember to buy the dip from artists who are proven, but they are going through some issues. Same lesson that we learned from Tory Lanez, but the news hit that Kanye is indeed getting the divorce from Kim, leaving the house and everything, and thank God. That family has done nothing but drive down this stock and parasite from it. The people are hoping for an 808s and Heartbreak 2 from this. We should project higher here. Leaving behind these resources means he will have to bounce back in a major way. No coincidence that the Donda album has re-emerged on the news ticket. It may take 2 or more albums for us to get the quality that he was once known for, but new Kanye hits like new Drake. Doesn't matter how good it is, people are going to support it. And I think there will come a point where the quality will meet the expectations. Maybe not for a whole album, but if I can get 3 classic Kanye songs out of his personal issues, then I will rest easy. Remember Kanye, with your notoriety, you can get you another Kim who's not over the hill and won't drain you of your resources. Yet at this point, Kim can't get another Kanye. She is coming for your royalties, fam, and all that you're worth. I foresee Kanye letting it go, getting back to the basics, and rebuilding everything stronger than ever. This stock has proven to be, let's say, unstable over the past multiple cycles, but the desire to rebound this brand is what I'm counting on, and a focused Kanye is one that I won't bet against. T.I. is down. Seems as though Me Too has chosen their next target. Funny how sitting Governor Andrew Cuomo has such allegations, but nobody is doing anything about that. They are going full Bill Cosby on T.I. with 30 allegations. Disney has since removed him from the Ant-Man franchise, and VH1 suspended the family hustle. Do I feel sympathy? Nah. Didn't you go on a voting campaign to get Biden in office? The guy who's going out of his way to get Asians benefits, but said he only supports a study of reparations? Where are all your Democratic friends when you need them to stand by you? Lesson learned here is don't let these people alienate you from your base for money, because these people will turn on you. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if some of them were involved with the popularity this story has received. T.I. has since released some text messages exposing the truth of one of the accusers, but do you remember one of the accusers of Bill Cosby also accused Michael Jackson? Clearly somebody who defames for profit but still was used to put Bill Cosby in prison. This stock is plummeting and I don't see an end in sight. He is already independent and cancel culture will have all they need to slander people from hearing his next projects. But much like Tory Lanez, a hit album will bring you back T.I. I just don't know if he has it in him to do it. It's been a while since T.I. has needed to survive off his music and having that equate to quality. I'm not betting against a legend here. When the stock hits rock bottom, I am buying it. Libra was lackluster, but there were a few songs that showed that he still has the talent. Maybe as these people retake your wealth, as they always do black artists, the hunger will return and the caliber of artist that he once was will appear again in small spurts. Gucci Mane is up. The legendary savage known as WAP continues to climb. This is interesting because the last few jumps in his stock had nothing to do with music. See, Gucci has gone on a campaign featuring himself with every big known artist in the industry, but it was only the true stories of who he is that has gained the interest of the people organically. This time it was Dab Antly, the mother and manager of Waka Flocka on Drink Champs, who told the story of the time French Montana came to Atlanta to get a feature. Gucci was paid $5,000 for this, only for him to show his disdain with language that YouTube won't even let me say, and then just ride out with the money. And what did French do about it? Nothing. I mean, what can you do about Gucci? He did the wise move and just let it go. Lesson here is you can always build more money. Don't let ego get you in something that you can't grind back. Also, hip-hop respects the actions and disrespect more than music intent on going to the pop charts. Maybe if Gucci does true Atlanta stories discussing the savage things that he's done that has passed the statutes of limitations, that is something that people would want and could elevate him to levels of Joe Budden. To be honest with you, many of the older rappers who've already peaked in music should be leaning more towards being personalities and owning businesses anyway. Therefore, I'm not buying this stock until I see motion in that direction. Actually, something that should have been learned from Jeezy in the Verzuz battle, he really needs to find a way to just monetize being the disrespect god. The game is down. Recently, he was the face of a mixtape scam that has been going on for quite a while, but they just changed the wording for the new generation. Any veteran to the mixtape hustle knows to avoid the mixtapes that are hosted by an artist. All these are just a DJ who paid for drops from a popular artist and charged per slot. Mostly it's a money hustle with very little to gain from those involved. Yet this particular mixtape was promoted as the game's new mixtape, not him hosting, charging $1,000 per artist, not being promoted by the game. People were obviously upset about this to the point that the game finally did break down and promote it. One time. Got like 42 retweets. We are talking 35 tracks a piece over 3 mixtapes that are currently under 3,000 listens. To be real, when I first seen these pop up, I skipped right past them as I do all of these. See, I'd rather hear you as an individual and have you spend your money towards promoting your own projects than being preyed on by these scams. I will be going back to listen to all of this because I hate this type of crap. But youngins, welcome to the game. I fell for this back in 2004-ish, but never fell for it again. You have to do your research. How has this individual ever promoted others? And what kind of traffic are they currently getting with similar projects? 10 minutes on the game's Twitter would have shown you guys the value of the slot was closer to $1. Do you remember when the game said that he was going to retire? Why are you trying to build the buzz off the strength of an artist who knows that his best days are behind him? I understand that we we all get consumed with hope. Hope that this is the moment. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for your entire life. The moment that puts you into the music industry. Let me be the first one to tell you that that moment doesn't exist unless you are being directly contracted by someone who is an established entity. Focus on building your brand, building yourself, selling your goods, and if your name rings out, these people may come to you.